Hola. Hello, welcome to a new lesson of studying Spanish. Let me ask you one question. Have you ever had trouble with those possessive adjectives in Spanish? Those little words like mi, tú, sus, nuestro, of those little words that indicate possession and that are equivalent to my, your, his, her, our in English? Well, let me tell you that you're not alone. That's a very common issue with my students, and you're on luck because today that's the topic that we're going to discuss. Welcome to a new lesson of studying Spanish. Saying just a moment ago, today the topic we're going to discuss is possessive adjectives in Spanish, so let's get right on with it. I'm going to share with you an image here on screen, and we're going to start discussing how the possessive adjectives work in Spanish, so let's get right on with it. Okay guys, so here on screen we have the possessive adjectives of Spanish. Now, the very first thing that you need to know about possessive adjectives in Spanish is that in Spanish we have both singular and plural possessive adjectives. That doesn't happen in English. If you were saying my car or my cars, it doesn't matter if it's just 1 or 100 cars, you would still say my. But in Spanish, we will have a singular if it's just one of an object and a plural if it's more than 2. So, you can see them here on screen. We have here to the left the subject pronouns of Spanish. Yo, I, tú, you, informal, él, ella, usted, he, she, or you formal, nosotros, we, vosotros, you guys, or you all, and ellos or ustedes, they or you guys, and we have the matching possessive adjectives for each. For the yo person, we have mi and mis, singular and plural respectively. For example, you would say mi perro, my dog, or mis perros, my dogs. With the you person, the casual you person, we would have tu perro, so tú and tus, tu perro, your dog, tus perros, your dogs. With él, ella, or usted, he, she, or you formal, we would have su or sus. This is very important, guys. So this means that él, ella, or usted use the same possessive adjectives, su and sus. So these two can either mean his, her, or your when speaking formally to somebody. For example, we have su perro, his dog, her dog, or your dog, or the plural, sus perros. Then we would have nosotros, which means we, and we would have nuestro or nuestra. So here we have feminine and masculine as well. For example, you would say nuestro perro, our dog, or nuestra casa, our house, depending on if the noun is masculine or feminine, and the plural, nuestros or nuestras. Then we would have vosotros, the you guys person. We would have the exact same concept here, masculine and feminine. So we would have vuestro for your and vuestra for your for something feminine. For example, vuestro perro, your dog, or vuestra casa, your house. And finally, we have ellos or ustedes, they or you guys. And with this one, we'll have su and sus as well. So we would have su perro, their dog, or sus perros, their dogs, masculine and plural. Now, let's take a look at a different chart just to make this a little bit clearer. So here on screen, you guys can see the equivalency of each of the possessive adjectives to English. So for my, we would have me. For your, when speaking casually to somebody like a friend, you would have tú. For his or her, we would have su. For your, when speaking formally to somebody, we would have su. For our, we would have nuestro, your, for you guys, vuestro, their, su, and your, for you guys, but with ustedes person, that will be su as well. And we have the rule here to the right for plurals. So these are adjectives, so all will agree with number. Remember agreement, guys. So if you have a plural, you will just add an s at the end of them to make them plural. For example, mis, tus, sus, nuestros, vuestros, and so on. And remember that nuestro and vuestro agree with gender too. So if you're speaking about something masculine, you will use nuestro or vuestro. If you're speaking about something feminine, you will use nuestra or vuestra. So let's put it into play, guys. We have an exercise here on screen, and we have the possessive adjectives on the top right corner for support. And we have a couple of phrases that we need to translate into Spanish. So we have my car, their house, our siblings, his parents, our backpacks, her book, your informal dogs, and your formal pillows. The idea behind this exercise is to convert them into Spanish pairing them with the correct possessive adjective. So I'm going to give you guys a moment to think about this, then we'll take a look at the results. And as you guys can see here, we have mi carro, su casa, of course, casa is singular, so su casa. Then we have nuestros hermanos, our siblings, so it's plural, so we need to use the plural form, nuestros hermanos. Sus padres, his parents, it's multiple people, more than one, so you need to use the plural, sus padres. Nuestras mochilas, our backpacks. So this one is actually feminine and plural, so we use the feminine plural form, nuestras mochilas. Then we have su libro, his book, it's just one. Tus perros, now this is plural, so we use a plural form, and we're just being casual, so we use a two-person. So tus perros, your dogs. And finally we have sus almohadas, this would be your pillows, speaking formally to somebody. Of course it's plural, so you use a plural form, and we're being formal or respectful, so we need to use the usted person. As you guys can see, this is a very simple concept. So now put it into play, guys. Look around at your room, look around your street, and think about how you would start using them in Spanish. For example, how would you say my chair, my computer, my telephone? Or look at your street. How would you say his car, our street, our neighborhood, their houses? Think about how you would start using the possessive adjectives in real life to start learning them and incorporating into your Spanish. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to let me know. Write a comment down below in the comment section. I'll see you for our next class, guys. Muchas gracias.